Hey, what's up everyone, Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over the horizontal calf raise. We're going to start the video right now.
This is the newest edition of the Performance Lab.
Reach your individual goals. You don't want to just talk about straight line speed. We also want to talk about your ability to be quick. We break down your video. Let's make you into the quarterback I know you can become.
All right, so really the main thing is going to be about the actual exercise here, but I do want to show you why it is super important to, really utilize this as a way to improve both your start phase as well as your drive phase, which is going to be, really the first 5 steps to, like the drive phase is going to be from like 5 to 20, maybe 25 steps depending on your height. But, the big thing is, and I was looking on the internet and I really couldn't find, I was trying to send somebody like standing horizontal, calf raise here, and I couldn't find anybody that was actually doing it. And essentially, you're just in a very, bent over position here, and, you're just doing a traditional calf raise and just working on being able to get that extension from this position, is a really important thing and good skill to be able to learn because it carries over so well. So, typically I'll see when people are pushing off, they could have a problem with really being able to get full extension, because what happens to us as sprinters, and it happens to me as well, is we get so caught up in, being able to turn over the legs quickly, being able to drive the knees forward. And so what happens is we lose the ability to fully extend. Like you have to be able to be great at not only the front side mechanics, but also being able to get the extension and the push off into the ground, right? So you can see that when Christian Coleman here is pushing off the ground, he gets full extension out of that toe, out of his foot, right? And being able to understand how to master your ability to really push off that back leg as you're extending off is something that's super important. I see a lot of people that make mistakes here, whether they turn in, they don't get full extension on the big toe, they push off more on the outside part of the foot. There's a wide variety of different things, even pushing too much off the inside part of your foot. So doing this is a great exercise to help you in that start phase and that drive phase. And you can work on different angles here. So you can see this is where I'm really bent over. I took my shoe off, I did some editing here. So now I'm a little bit taller. Even this is like a deep stretch. Like I feel that stretch a good amount, even from this position, right? I'm a lot more straight up than I was before, and then you can see even here, I'm even a little bit more straight up. So, this helps you in being able to work on the different phases, so it's the same type of thing. As he's standing up more, he's still being able to get that same range of motion through the foot. And you don't necessarily need to go through a ton of different ranges with, the foot. It would probably just be necessary to be able to work, like the more upright kind of tall position, as well as that horizontal position, that more bent over position, but if you want to work a few different, angles, by all means, it can be beneficial for you and can help you out in really building up that range of motion within the feet. That's really what's great about the horizontal calf raise is, not necessarily building up the muscle that you need within like the calves, but really being able to build up the range of motion and the muscle within the feet and within the toes, and being able to create that balance there and that understanding of what it feels like to be able to push off, and then being able to utilize that to actually run faster when you're on the track. So hopefully this ends up being beneficial for you. If it is, go ahead and click that thumbs up down below, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, comments, or recommendations, you can leave those down below. As always, check out the description down below as well. We do have a ton of things that we're offering. We have a 28-day free speed program. We have a speed breakdown where we go and analyze your run. I'll compare you with top sprinters, Christian Coleman, Usain Bolt, Tyson Gay, whatever the case may be, sprinters, football players. I just want to help people in getting faster, soccer players, baseball players. I work with a lot of, more sport athletes, baseball, football, soccer, guys like that in person. Obviously some sprinters, but a lot of those guys go more with like, track specific or track only type people. But anyway, I want to be able to help as many people as I can in improving sprinting. I put a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort into really understanding all the mechanics, all the idiosyncrasies, all the small parts of what makes it so you can run faster. And, a lot of it that ends up applies. And really, when it comes to understanding technique, if you look at top sprinters, they're the guys that understand it the best. No matter what sport you play, you got to be able to relate back to these top sprinters because they have the turnover, they have the build, they have, a lot of things, the muscle mass, a lot of things that you need in order to run fast. So anyway, check out the description down below. We got a speed program. We have breakdowns. We have, I give away a bunch of free stuff as well. So go and check that out. Most importantly though, subscribe to the channel. That would really help us out a ton. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.